Right then, welcome back. Today we're going to do all 5 races in the Japanese Superbike Cup. I know, I was a bit of a sod with the British Superbike Cup and I didn't do any like voiceover stuff when I put out one race at a time, but I was trying to do the Laguna Seca race, the endurance, the 8 hour, and it just kept crashing. I tried it 4 times, it just kept crashing. So I'm going to do these in one hit. It's took a fair bit of doing because there was a lot of footage, which means there's a lot of crashes. First race, Sugo circuit, Japan, good circuit, and a difficult circuit. Yeah, it is a difficult circuit, little niggly, like not really made for a superbike kind of circuit. Stuck the difficulty back up to 120. The setup was a few seconds ago, and we dive straight into it. And lo and behold, we got this done. First time, I know. Absolute shock, horror. I can believe it. But I've gone with the R1. Apparently, I said I'd not used it, not a single race. It was at level 1, no usage whatsoever. So we've got some cross-plane crank goodness. On Sugo circuit on the R1, so enjoy. Done. She's done. And it wasn't the easiest race in the world. They weren't miles behind. I mean, over a lap, the Panigale V4 was actually faster, but I wanted to use the R1, and I'm going to use the R1 right the way through. So that's one done. Oh God, Kanto again. Oh, Kanto. This track. I hate Macau. I hate the French Riviera. Don't like the Northwest 200. I'm not a massive fan of this. I know that's a lie. It's just hard. But anyway, attempt 1, we get on the gas, it wheelies, it lands again, and we're off. Attempt number 2, off the start. There's all sorts of shenanigans going on. And they put the brakes on, and I don't. So we end up splattered against the fence. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for with the setup. I've only done 3 corners. It's not like like I know that the bike's gonna need changes to its setup. Attempt 3, still on lap 1. We've not got past lap 1 yet, and I'm just too fast. I always forget that corner there is just a little bit tighter than I think it is, and I was running it outside curve. Attempt 4. You know what's coming here. And that Suter, that Suter 500 was fast, really fast. So that's that. Attempt 5. Lap 2. We've actually managed to do at least a lap. Yeah, this one's not good. Not good at all. Ouch. That's going to sting. And I don't know why I went in riding these. I thought, it's walking about a bit under gas. I'll put a hard tyre on it, soften the rear suspension up, so the tyres providing grip rather than suspension stability. And well, didn't really do much, to be honest, apart from the tyre went cold and I rode up the inside of the curb. Lap 1 again, and finally the hills are alive with the sound of music, because on attempt number 7 we finally get it done. However, it's not as straightforward as just getting it done. The previous race I did lap 1, lap 4, lap 7. This race I shall do, let's call them the interesting bits. So Kanto, R1, good race. you ask me, that was a rather nice overtake. Rather nice, cheeky little overtake over the bridge. Done. Yeah, we had a bit of a mishap, but never quit, never give up. Chase it. Chase it to the last, because you never know what's going to happen. You could be 10 seconds behind and they could go in the pits, because that's normally what happens. Anyway, race 3, where are we? Okayama? Yeah, Okayama GP circuit. This was a bit sticky because I was getting a bit carried away now. So attempt 1, run wide, and then an AI rider just takes our front wheel away. Attempt number 2, the usual mayhem off of the start. What I did forget to mention, for Sugo and Kanto, I actually qualified. For this one I didn't, because I quite like this track and I think I'm fast enough to start from the back. So attempt number 3, Okayama, staying on the R1, enjoy. done. How fast was Uchimura? Oh my lord, 5 laps, 5 and a bit laps to get past. And I was trying as well, it's not like I was mucking about. That was one quick rider, absolutely. It's done, that's 3 down. Yeah, so next, Sugo, wet. Sugo in the wet. Now, there's a bit of a glitch with the AI on this, where they're crap into one of the corners. 1, 2, 3, I want to say like corner 4 or something like that, turn 4. They're absolutely rubbish, but that wasn't the biggest problem initially. The biggest problem was I kept falling off. So attempt number 1 was a nightmare. Attempt number 2, we got to lap 5. They're not short races neither. The difference between 5 and 7 laps is quite attritional. So yeah, it was interesting. We go again, and I forget to brake, standard. So we go again, and what's this? Attempt number 4 now? Yeah, attempt number 4, and yeah, I don't mind this track, but just this little AI, the shenanigans into turn 4. We'll see. I will watch it with you. So through the first corner, everything's all good. Second corner, good names these. Third corner, yep, third corner. This one, they all slam the brakes on way too early, and it catches me out a lot. But anyway, Sugo, GP with a horrible chicane halfway around the last corner, in the wet. Yeah, it's another good race. it's done. I doubt them tyres were having a particularly good time by the end of that. Track was thoroughly dry and it was rather warm. I don't imagine those wets were fit for much more than the skip. So, how many is that? Is that 4? Yeah, last 4. So last one, Suzuka. Suzuka. Pleasure and pain in one dose at Suzuka. So, I haven't really changed the setup on the bike since we finished at Kanto. I've kind of left it alone. Attempt number 1, the normal mayhem. They get on the brakes, I don't. Attempt number 2, still on lap 1. I'm not got past lap 1 yet. And guess what? He's going to brake, and I'm going to run into him again. 2 from 2. Attempt number 3, still lap 1. We've not got past lap 1 yet. And round the outside, and someone's either going to fall off. Yep, there you go. And we get skittled, even though we're trying to stay out of trouble. We've done nothing wrong. Attempt number 4, lap 7. Lap 7, grass tracking all over the place. Run wide, off the curb, on the grass, and get off. And oh, my will to continue was tried quite considerably when that one happened. So I went into the setup. The tyres were running a bit cold. I didn't feel like I had enough grip at the front, so I took a bit of spring off it. The rear was the opposite. I didn't feel like I had enough support, so I went to a hard tyre. Remember, the colours of the tyres when you first start on the grid will give you an idea of how warm they're going to get. Yeah. So, attempt number 5. 7 laps at Suzuka. Again, I'm not going to do the full 7 laps because it's quite painful. However, I will do the best bits, so enjoy. it's done. It's done, it's done, it's done. Very kind, I might add, very kind of the AI riders to all fall off. I really appreciate that because it made my life a lot easier. And we won it. There was one there. We won it quite easy in the end. There was some aggressive overtaking though. I felt, I didn't feel guilty at all because they're not real. But it was mega aggressive. But it's done. It's a good event. I'll probably do it again with a couple of different bikes. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to leave me a comment, like, subscribe, and fingers crossed, I will see you next time. Stay safe. Peace.